Welcome back to Skidmore Family Farm. Alright guys, today it was really hot, so we went to the store in Hazard, Kentucky and got some groceries, had some lunch, took a break from the farm. But when we got back it was sprinkling and we decided on the way back we were going to fish. But here's proof that you don't need some fancy bait caster, $200 rod and reel. Here at the farm we use a stick, some string, hook, bobber. I mean, right here, this setup here, you got like 6 feet of string, little bobber we got from Walmart. All the stuff we bought came from Walmart. But yeah, nothing fancy. And
Elena wasn't even using a bobber, she just had her string and hook.
And I caught half of them.
But we went across here, just over on the other side of the waterweed is Beach Creek, a creek that really doesn't have any fish in it.
Well, that's what we were told anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you see little minnows and stuff, but when we had the big flood, it washed out a big holding pond.
Down that walkway right there, we go down there and then we go down and there's a holding pond just like Sean said.
And here's all the fish in here.
And we just spent an hour or so over there fishing this evening. And most of these are just like bait size bluegill, but there's a couple keepers in here.
Oh, look at that big guy.
I mean, this isn't humongous, nothing to brag about, but definitely worth keeping. We're going to throw them in our little pond here so we can build up a nice little surplus of fish, and they'll have plenty of time to grow. And we can just continue to let them grow. If they go over here and get into our little canal, they'll end up in the big pond at the end of that.
That feeds.
So all our little canal and pond thing is all tied together.
That one over there.
So.
But this is going to be their new home. But this was our bait. It was just worms that we had dug up from
we had those
underneath plywood over here, and we just put them in a jar, put some foil over them, and put them in the fridge, and you can see everything we caught.
Yeah, free bait, a free pole. Only thing we paid for was
the line and the
hooks, and I had the bobbers, but
that's right.
They were store-bought, so I paid for them at some point. But we just wanted to do a quick little video. We haven't put anything out there in a while, and
we also got 2 dozen fertilized eggs today, so we've got them in the incubator. So after we put these fish in the pond, we'll go show you the incubator.
Yep. But I think that's going to wrap up our video. We'll probably just make that incubator separate video since we're slacking and haven't put out any videos. I've got a lot of content. It just needs edited, and
not having internet service kind of makes it hard to get videos out.
We always tell you that, no internet, it just puts a damper on things. But we're going to go ahead and release these in, and that's pretty much going to wrap up our video.
Eli, come on.
There's that big one we just showed you.
No, blue.
There's one a little smaller. And some of these are like hybrids and sunfish. I just say bluegill, but you can see, like a lot of people would just say that's what you use to go catch bass.
There was another one, and okay, you see him? Okay.
But it's something for the kids to do, and like I said, it's inexpensive. You can go to if you got a fishing license or you know somebody that has private property, you don't even need a fishing license. But like I said, very inexpensive. It was a couple hours of fun. You could make a day of it if you know somewhere that's got lots of fish. Plus, if you got a little pond, you can stock your own pond with these fish. There's a decent size little. I think these are hybrid bluegill or whatever with all the.
Here's a baby one.
Uh-oh, get him.
Yep, we got lots of little ones, but
hurry and get them.
Our neighbors have a bunch of ponds, so we can.
Can you get them?
We can throw a minnow net out and catch these again, and then take them and use them for bait fish.
Try to pick them up with your hand. There you go. All right, get
I
them
can
thrown.
get them with not hurting yourself.
There you go. Just pick them up by the
Just pick 'em
tail.
up and throw 'em.
There you go.
That one did not make it in.
You just have to grab them the right way because they're flopping around when you're trying to get them off the hook. That's why you don't want to get their fins. But when Daddy's catching them like that, they're so.
So we probably had about 24 little ones. Couple, 2 or 3 that were all right. One of those larger ones would, if you had a dozen of those, you'd have a nice little meal, but we're not going to eat anything out of there. There's too much pollution in that, too much sewage runoff, that type of thing. But putting them in the pond, once they grow up and get big, they'll have purged all that nastiness out of them. So by the time that those little ones are ready to eat, you could actually eat them again instead of them being full of nastiness. But that's going to wrap up our video for Skidmore Family Farm. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up to like our videos and hit the notification bell to get all our latest videos and notifications. And you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook under Skidmore Family Farm. Thanks and have a great day.
Bye.